Hello world, Cossy here. Apologies for no video last week. I didn't actually go and see any new films and therefore didn't have anything to review, and also was a little bit delayed with some stuff that was going on with doing the top 5 for last week. So let's catch up with this week's top 5. Today, top 5 things Disney should do with the Star Wars franchise. Now, for those of you who don't know, Disney has bought Lucasfilm and therefore now owns Star Wars and any other Lucasfilm franchises like Willow and Indiana Jones. And there's a little reaction video just there you can click on from the night it actually was announced, what I thought of it at the time. And now I'm going to talk about 5 things that I, as a massive Star Wars fan, would like to see them do with the franchise. Number 5, make Star Wars Heroclix. Now, I am a collector and a player of Heroclix. I love the game system. I think it's fantastic, and I would like to see more added to the system itself. I know that we've recently, in the last couple of years, got Street Fighter characters, we've got Lord of the Rings, we've got the Hobbit set coming out, we've obviously got DC and Marvel sets coming all the time, we've got Gears of War, we've had Assassin's Creed, and I think it's about time we saw some fantastic Jedi and Sith and characters of the Star Wars universe fight it out against Superman and Ezio and Ryu and all those other characters that are already in the game universe. It would be amazing, it would be a massive seller. I know it's probably not going to happen anytime soon because the game licenses for Star Wars are held by other companies, but Disney, you know, you've got Marvel stuff coming out through Heroclix. Get some Star Wars stuff. Number 4, a Shadows of the Empire animated movie. Now, for those of you who don't know, or maybe you've only ever heard about the video game based on this novel, Shadows of the Empire is set between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, and explains what happened in between those two movies to the main characters of the franchise, and also some side characters that are closely linked to the characters in the main 3 actual movies. Now, this is possibly one of my favourite books of all time. It's definitely in the top 2 or 3 expanded fiction, if not number 1 expanded fiction in the Star Wars universe. And a lot of people think that this should be made into some sort of animated project. We know that the actors are too old now to actually do a live action, but why not get them to voice their characters in an animated project? We know for a fact that Mark Hamill is brilliant from his time in animation, especially as the Joker in Batman the Animated Series and obviously the Arkham Asylum, Arkham City games. It would be fantastic. And there's a lot of people who haven't read the novel but have played the video game that was released on the N64 that maybe want to see a little bit about what happened outside of the confines of the game itself. Animated movie, Shadows of the Empire. Number 3, a Disney versus Marvel versus Capcom versus Star Wars video game. Come on, who doesn't want that? How amazing is that going to be? Imagine, you know, the Marvel versus Capcom franchise is fantastic, has been a massive seller. Imagine how many more people are going to buy it if you could have Star Wars and Disney in there. It's possible. Disney owns the rights to all of those characters. You could have Luke Skywalker teaming up with Wolverine, taking on Mickey Mouse and Ken from Street Fighter. There's lots of possibilities here. I mean, Capcom, you love money, right? You know, that's why you keep releasing 14 editions of every fighting game and also making us all buy DLC. Get on to Disney, get on to Marvel, get on to all of them and make this happen. Disney versus Marvel versus Capcom versus Star Wars. Number 2, and this is just guessing, this probably be in the works already based on the fact 2 rides in Disney theme parks are based on the Star Wars franchise, but a Star Wars theme park. Who on planet Earth who likes Star Wars would not want to go into a replica of the Mos Eisley Cantina and see the Cantina Band playing that famous song? Who would not like to go on a ride through Hoth or through Bespin or through all the other iconic places in the Star Wars universe? I mean, basically, you make this, no matter where it is, you are just asking for people to throw money at you, Disney. Literally throw money at you, because it would be amazing. Have rides, have themed restaurants, have places to buy merchandise, yeah, that thing that Star Wars makes a lot of money on, merchandise, and build it, and we will come. By we, I mean the nerds. Number one, something that I, as a Star Wars fan, and most people I know, and probably most of you, think should have happened a long time ago. Restore the original trilogy to the pre-special edition footage and release them on DVD and Blu-ray. Now, I have the Blu-ray versions of all of the Star Wars films, and it still bugs me watching the original trilogy with the additional CGI, which basically adds nothing at all to the film. It in some cases detracts from how awesome these movies are. I still watch my VHS copies of the original films because they are a better representation of the movies I grew up with, people loved growing up. Do that, Disney. Make more money. I know, you know, that's not a thing that you're scared of doing, but if you release the original cuts, the pre-CGI updated versions, and for God's sake, take away that extra nonsense that was added in the recent Blu-ray cuts, then we're all going to buy the films again for maybe the third or fourth time. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Apologies obviously that you've waited an extra week. Schedule returns to normality, or somewhat normality, from now. If you like this video, make sure to click the like button down there. Favourite if you really like it. Subscribe to my channel and get new videos every week. Down there is the comment box. Let me know what you thought. Maybe some things that you think Disney should do with the Star Wars franchise now that they own it. If you missed the last top 5 video, there's a link there. You can click out and watch it. If you missed the last Geek movie review, there's a link there. You can click out and watch that as well. Until next time, folks, au revoir.